everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. Right off the bat, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on my last vlog that I posted last week. You have no idea how much pressure takes off that you guys responded well to a vlog, because it's easy for me to vlog. I don't have to plan anything. Like, I literally just show you what I'm doing with my day. So I'm currently waiting for my friend. I honestly don't know where this vlog is gonna go this week. Because I have nothing planned, but I just got my second shots, my second part of my vaccinations, so I don't die in Bali. So yeah, one of my best friends is coming over. She has been one of my best friends since my first year of undergrad of university, so 2011, and I fucking love her. Oh, how is it?
It's so good.
Mayu is taking out the centerpieces for me, the best part of the baguette.
You're welcome.
And this is Claire.
Hi. If you don't like bread, you can't be part of the squad.
I don't want to be in it.
This bread is delicious, yes.
God, I haven't had any
No,
warning.
upside down.
There's so much noise right now. I'm just like smacking your ass as you walk.
I'm not a 27, okay?
Yeah, we're not a 27 like by you.
Not everybody's wearing a dirty alcohol shirt with sheet pants.
That wine from previously?
It's probably lipstick and makeup, I don't know. It's fine. Okay, Christian.
Ooh.
Let's debate this topic. I've never watched The Office, and there's no point in starting now. Great, because I love The Office, so fuck you.
Good morning, everyone. It is really cold right now. It's -12. I'm really upset about it. It was like 11 degrees 2 days ago, and we were all like, it's spring! And I broke out my spring jacket, and here I am in my winter jacket and my middies and my hat again. It is Sunday. Happy St. Patrick's Day from me, an Irish person. Let's run / walk because my knees are fucked up. Holy shit, I'm getting red because it's cold. I haven't ran outside in a while because it's been too cold. So I've been on the treadmill. I forgot how terrible it is to run with like all this shit on. Running with weights on you, my glasses are fogging. We're doing well, we're doing well. Our long distance date. There he is. Zach found out how we can connect our Netflix accounts and watch the same thing, and we have our food. I have my roti, it has like curry in it. And what do you have, babe?
I got edamame spaghetti and meatless meatballs.
Oh, so we're gonna have our date. Hi guys, so I wanted to have a little sit down section in this vlog. In my last vlog I mentioned how I've been kind of noticing trends of negativity and stuff in my life, and how I've been really trying to combat that, because obviously you don't want, to be negative. You don't want to let negative thoughts rule your, day, your life. So I figured I would come on here and talk about what I've been doing to get rid of negative thoughts. I just hope that talking about this can, open dialogue on how you can live healthier and happier. But before we get started, I did want to mention in my last video, I showed you guys my gratitude journal, which is basically just like a journal I'm waking up and writing in to start my day on a positive note. And I asked if you guys would be interested in me making one for you guys, just to like download to print yourself at home or whatever, for free, and I did get some positive feedback on that, so I did make one, and if you are interested, it's just in the description box below. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my little handy dandy notes here, because I did write some of them down because I would forget, because my brain is half a brain sometimes. Okay, so my first tip, or my first realization that I've come to in my life, is don't dwell on the small things. And that is coming from someone who used to dwell on the small things a lot. And what I found was, worrying about small things is not fucking worth it. Like, it really is just not worth it. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth ruining your day. One of the best examples from my past that I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. So when I was in university, I was very particular about grades. Like, I wanted my high GPA. I was always a good student, and I always excelled in school, but it got to the point where like if I had one bad grade, it would ruin fucking my whole day, my whole week. I would get into that spiral of I'm not going anywhere in life, like my life fucking sucks, when in reality, it was a small fucking grade. It's funny because even at that time, people said, you are not gonna give a shit about this in 5 years, like chill, like you need to chill. But I just never took that advice. But here I am now telling you, if you are a student or anyone like dwelling on something small, you will not give a fuck in 5 years. I have worked in a wide variety of fields. I worked for think tanks, government, universities, and I can tell you that not a single fucking job has asked to see my grades from university. All those times I stressed or cried or had a fucking mental breakdown over a grade, none of it was worth it. And had I just used it as a learning experience to grow, a positive experience to say, maybe you can improve your studies in this avenue, I probably would have had a much more enjoyable university career. So the next advice I have is that you will never make everyone happy. You are going to encounter people who do not like you, and that is okay. Kind of going off that, and I feel like this is really important because this is something I struggled with a lot, and that is learning to differentiate between hate towards you and criticism towards you, because hate and criticism are very different, and constructive criticism is something that you should welcome. So again, I used to be someone that if I received criticism in any form, I took it as an attack. I used it as an opportunity to fuel self-doubt. So something I had to learn, and something that I think is very important to learn, especially when you're young, is that people who criticize you are not always doing it in a hateful way. And it is better for you to kind of reflect on that criticism and grow from that criticism instead of outwardly rejecting it and writing that person off as like a hater or whatever. All right, so my next advice is to not be negative towards yourself and others. I feel like all of you are like, well, obviously. Like what? But what I do is when I feel myself starting to feel negative towards myself, whether that's my body, my capabilities, like whatever I decide I want to hate about myself that day, I instantly try to replace that negative feeling with a positive one. So for example, when I have negative body image, I have learned that it is good to cut that shit out before it escalates, before, you know, you start spiraling, start fucking picking apart yourself by everything. Like, you're just good to cut that shit out. So I bloat a lot. I've talked about that so much on this channel. And what I found is that instead of me saying your stomach looks big and you suck, it is good for me to replace that with, yes, your stomach might be big right now, but that does not matter because, for example, you can run. Like, I can run an hour and a half without stopping, and that is something to celebrate about my body. It doesn't matter the size of my stomach if I can do that, because that is something that I once could not do, and that is something that I should, you know, focus on, and that is something that I should be proud of. And therefore, I should feel positively about my body. Same goes for talking negatively about other people. There was a point in my life where I was very insecure and very jealous, and that resulted in me just exerting a lot of negativity towards other people. I just kind of came to the realization that, like, who is that helping? By me talking so negatively about other people, that is just keeping negative energy around me, and it's not doing anything productive. Like, what is me talking shit about someone gonna do to make my life better? So what I started doing is, when I started feeling myself wanting to talk negatively about someone, or like wanting to think negative thoughts about someone, I just tried to force myself to stop. But now I have very few negative thoughts about people. And if I do, I can snap out of that shit real quick. Like, I am so much less judgmental, and my life is so much better now that I do not give a single shit about other people's lives. Like, instead of putting my energy into other people, I put it in myself, and I've seen such improvement, and it's something I really recommend. All right, so the second last thing, and this one is probably, I feel, one of the most important ones, and that is to stop deliberately consuming negative content, because we inadvertently or unintentionally seek out that content. So one of the best examples I can think of, that I'm sure a lot of you are guilty of, or you know someone who's guilty of it, is stalking people on social media. So for example, going to creep your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend and seeing what she's up to. What is she doing? What are they doing? You want to know what's going on over there. When you seek out that content, you are doing yourself no fucking favors. You are literally looking for a reason to feel bad about yourself. If you're going to look at your boyfriend's ex-girlfriend and she's looking super hot, and that makes you feel bad about yourself, you are doing an injustice to yourself by seeking out that content. There was no reason for you to look at that. There was no reason for you to bring that negative energy into your life, and you just dumb fucked yourself. Okay guys, and then my final piece of advice, which it might be a little bit cheesy. Actually, it's not a little bit, it's very fucking cheesy, and I don't even want to say it out loud, but YOLO! Yes, YOLO, I'm not fucking joking. YOLO. You only live once. When you're old and you look back on your life, you are gonna want to remember how you positively impacted people, all the positive experiences you had, you know, like all your good memories. You don't want to be old and look back and think, wow, I spent so much time hating other people, or wow, I spent so much time hating myself. That is not what you want to look back on when you're old. My friend Allie, we were actually just talking about this recently. She works with the elderly in a home, and something she told me that they often tell her as advice is, do not spend your youth hating yourself. Spend your youth embracing your body when it is at its most capable point. I know my corpse ass is not going to be thrilled with myself if I'm in my grave and my last day was spent consumed by negative energy. I want to go out happy, bitch. And you should want to go out happy too. But since this was so long, I'm actually going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked meeting my friend Claire. I hope you liked whatever the fuck I put in this video, my run, I don't know. And I will see you guys in my next videos.